And welcome to the last Math 96 written homework assignment. Congratulations on making it this far. Hope that these videos have been helpful along the way, and I hope that this one is as well. So what we've got basically in this video, and my iPad did a disappearing act especially for the last video. See if we can get it back here really quick. Basically, we're going to be solving equations that involve radicals, and it's really not very difficult. I would say it's pretty easy stuff. We're just basically sort of adding one more step to the equation solving process, and that's getting rid of that radical symbol. And so the way that we're going to get rid of a radical symbol, right now we've got the square root of x plus 8 is equal to 6. All that we need to do, remember that we can do anything we want to an equation as long as we do it to both sides of the equation. And so we are going to choose to square both sides of this equation because that's going to undo the square root on the left. And that's going to give us x plus 8 on the left is equal to 6 squared on the right. And so I can go ahead and do my little bit of cleanup now. I've got x plus 8 is equal to 36. Then we can go ahead and solve for the x variable. We just do this like we have every other equation we have ever solved. Subtract 8 from both sides, and we get x is equal to 24. Okay. And so, no, that's not 24. That's 28. My bad. Okay. And so that's going to be it for this one, everyone. And if we were to put the 28 back in there, we would get the square root of 36 is equal to 6. And that would be a true statement. So I'll leave that there for you for a moment, and then I'm going to move on. Okay. So number 2, what we always want to do before we square both sides is to go through the process of doing as much as we can prior to that. And so in the case of this one, we kind of want squaring to be the hold off, the thing that we do last in terms of just kind of cleaning up both sides and that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do first, and you could square both sides first, but to me it's easier to kind of do this first and subtract the 1 from both sides. We get square root of 3v plus 15 is equal to 3. And then I would go ahead at this point, move this down so I can have a little bit more room here. Darn you thing. This is really something to do. All right. So at this point now we can see that we have the square root of 3v plus 15 is equal to 3. We do need to square both sides in order to get rid of that square root symbol. And so that's going to leave us with 3v plus 15 is equal to 3 squared. So we'll simplify the 3 squared and make that 9. Next step will be to subtract 15 from both sides, just like a normal equation. And we get negative 6 divided by 3. And we end up with v is equal to negative 2. Okay. And if we were to put negative 2 back into our equation, we would get square root of 9 is what would end up being in the square root symbol, plus 1. So the square root of 9 is 3, plus 1 is 4. That would be a true statement. So that does work. I'll leave this here for you, and I'll be back with the next video.